Hello, hello. Hi, guys.
Hi.
I'm so excited.
Hi.
This is going to be so much fun. All right, I'm just letting everybody in. Hello, hello.
Hey, Shelly.
How's it going? All right, we got a few people here that don't have their video on. So when you guys get a chance, turn that bad boy on. For the most part, I'll want to see you on like a profile view. So like I have my wall here. Certainly for like most things handstand related. And then depending on the bendy things that we do, it might be more of like a front view. All right. Hi, everybody. So excited. This is going to be great. Okay, I have two Michelles in here. So someone come up with a unique nickname. I'll wait. Mickey. Awesome. All right. Sounds good. Cool. All right. We're just going to wait another minute or two. If you guys could hop into the chat and let me know your top 3 things that you would like to accomplish during today's workshop. Not necessarily accomplish, work on. How about that? I'd like to master a one-handed handstand today. Awesome.
Hi, Shelly.
What's up, Ha? How are you?
I don't have energy much. I just ran 13 miles.
You crazy person. What
I
are you
am.
doing? I ran 30 miles. 30 or 13? I mean, either one is
1-3. 1-3.
13. Okay. Still, I mean, I can't even run half a mile. So good for you. All right. So we're writing in the chat what we want to work on today. Write it in the chat. Let me know. And for the most part, you guys can be off mute. If you've got like some crazy loud noises in the background, you can mute yourself. But I feel like it's a lot easier for me to kind of have that dialogue back and forth. Yeah. Sue says, I work on anything you offer. All right. Game for all of it. Sounds good. Hmm. Okay. Feeling more confident in your handstand splits. Back bend, confidence away from the wall. Jennifer says all the things. Cool. All right. Yeah. And as far as like the length of the workshop, I really don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be closer to 2 hours. But I wanted to give us enough time to be able to do all the things or answer any of your questions or anything like that. But 3 hours of like contortion and handstands, we'll see. You might die. We'll find out. Gabby, if you can turn off your little background thing, that would be cool. I'm still letting a couple people in. let's go ahead and get warmed up. So you guys can start with like some jumping jacks just to get your bodies warm. You don't need to get excessively warm, but we don't need anybody to pull anything. So just some jumping jacks. So my very loose plan is to warm up, do some light mobility, do some straight handstand type things. Balancing out in the middle of the room, playing around with some different shapes. Basically all the open shoulder handstand things, maybe do some more leg flexibility, pancake, middle split, splits, over splits, maybe some leg holds, and then we can go back and work on presses. Then we can start to dive into all the back bendy things, and then we can play around with closed shoulder handstands and forearm stands. Yeah, cool. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes. Cool. All right, we're getting warm. A little bit of jumping jacks. Yep, high knees, butt kickers. You can do some squats and some lunges. What's up, Bear? Good to see you. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Alexis. Yeah, and like I said, you guys can take yourselves off mute. I like to build a like community aspect, and I like to hear you all suffer. I thrive off of that. All right, just another 30 seconds or so, moving those bodies around. And then you can start with some head circles, keeping your shoulders down all the way around and back the other way. And switch directions again, keeping the shoulders down, nice big head circle. And one more time the other way.
Hi, can you see me?
Liddy, say it again.
Can you see me?
Good.
Can you see me?
Can I see you? Yes, I can see you.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
shoulder circles backwards, big circles opening up in the chest. And I'll be sure to like spotlight myself when I'm demoing more complicated things. All right, keeping those shoulders down, bring one arm across.
Shelly, can you explain what you mean by open and closed shoulders?
Sure. So when we're talking about handstands, open shoulder is talking about the relationship between the arm and the chest. So this is like a straight line. So this is open for tickling, and this is closed. So when your arm is at like a 90-degree angle, or like you're just kind of more, yeah, when it's not a straight line, then it's closed shoulder. Cool. So open shoulder, go ahead and switch arms. Open shoulder is going to be used for straight handstand, tuck, straddle, diamond, 7, and press handstands and jumping to handstands. Closed shoulder is going to be for contortion style. So split, double stag, scorpion, those kinds of things.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. And switch to the other side. And lifting your head up, pulling those ribs in. Okay, and then we can like hug and clap, alternating which arm is on top. Do you guys like all of my cheesy Star Wars ads? I had a fun time with them. All right. Paul,
Yeah, very funny. Yeah.
thanks, Bear.
Yeah. I didn't see a Sith though. I didn't see like a red lightsaber.
I know you're like a little bit disappointed that I'm not all like decked out like Darth Vader or something, right? Like...
Yeah. I'll take what I can get.
Okay. And then we can do just like a standing straddle, bending forward. Here, I'll go ahead and spotlight myself so you guys can see. So on this straddle, so what we're gonna already start working on is this flat back position. So what you wanna be doing is really focusing on sending the hips backwards as you hinge instead of rounding like this. Nice flat back. Trying to almost think of getting this bottom rib as low down on your thigh as you can. So instead of rounding here, really trying to flatten out. Flatten out as much as you can. Start to keep sinking down. Trying to reach your elbows to the floor. And again, I'm like really tipping back. It's almost like I have no weight in my toes. It's all in my heels. Okay, and this is where we're going to be talking about like our compression for your press handstands, as well as for your like tuck and 7. Okay, standing straddle, and you're going to rock your hips from side to side. My legs are like a little bit wider than shoulder width.
Charlie, can you bring your camera down so I can see your feet, please? Thank you.
You weren't doing anything terribly exciting. You were just standing there. There we go. All right, and then you're going to stretch your calves. Alternating feet. Sinking those heels down. Okay, you're gonna go into like a push-up position, and then the down dog, stretching the shoulders open, sinking your heels down. And push-up position, kind of leaning forward over your wrists, and back down. Down dog. Do a few more here, push up. And back. And push. All right. Figure 8 with your wrists. And on your hands and knees, lifting those palms off the floor. Getting those forearms all ready to go. And some circles here. And another way. Cat stretch, sliding those arms forward, butt up in the air, pushing your chest down to the floor. You go up onto your fingertips. And notice this flat back again here. So I'm not rounded, I'm actually trying to lengthen and moving those ribs as low as I can down towards my knees. From here, you're going to bend one arm, roll to the side, and now you're going to pull your ribs in, really rounding, stretching into your lat here. And then switch to the other side. Pulling the ribs in. Okay. We're going to do a lunge. Go ahead and step forward. Sinking those hips down. Sitting up nice and straight, and you're trying to lengthen through that back leg. And shift the weight back, straighten your front leg, bending forward so this hip is staying on top of your knee. And then again, you're trying to flatten out, bringing that bottom rib as low as you can on the thigh as you bend forward. Bend your front leg, and you're going to turn to like this little straddle, little splitty dude. Technical term. And then you're going to crawl over to the other side. Again, kind of pushing this knee out. Turn over and then put the knee on the floor, sitting up in the lunge. Taking the way back, straightening that front leg, bending forward, flattening out in the spine. So I prefer you to be like up here and flatten out as opposed to down here rounding. Okay, flatten out first. Because that's going to really lengthen in the hamstring. When you're rounding a lot, then it's stretching like your back, which is not quite what we're aiming for. Let's live in this little wide squat here for a sec. So I'm kind of using my elbows to push my knees wider, and then I'm bending forward at the same time. You can hold your ankles if you want. And just stretch like your pancake for a second. Okay. If you need to take a moment or two to warm anything else up, you can. We're going to start with handstand back to the wall. So I really would like to see you on this profile view. Okay. Your hands are going to be about a foot away, foot and a half, something like that, away from the wall. Just going to kick up, sink your butt back behind you, pull the chest away, stretch, stretch, stretch. You can kind of relax your head down at neutral, sink the butt back. Okay, so you're just stretching here. You can go ahead and arch your back, stretch. Good, Nikki, very nice. Nice, Jennifer. Viviana, great. Gozia, great. So you want to stick that butt out more. Ayla, pull the chest away from the wall more. So, yes, exactly like that. Great, perfect. Good, Michelle, Alexis, great. Liddy, good. If you can move the camera to the side, that would be ideal. Good, and you guys don't have to stay here for forever. Sorry, we're going to do a few, so. Cool, Sue, keep pulling the chest away from the wall as much as you can. Push up a little bit taller in your shoulders for this particular one. Good, Heather. Yes, yes, yes. Nice, Nikki. This looks great. Everybody's doing perfecto. Good, Jean, and really pull the chest away. Cool, and keep sinking those hips down as much as you can. You might need to be a little bit further away from the wall, Bear. Cool, Carrie. And Gabby, so you want to bend the legs and kind of stick your butt out towards the wall. Yep. Cool, so you can keep your toes on the wall. Let's have you move a little bit further away from the wall as well. Caitlin, this looks great. Good, Sue. Keep bending the legs, stretch, stretch, stretch. Push up tall in the shoulders. Okay. All right. This looks good. So now we're going to do tuck handstand, chin to chest. Okay. So same setup, but now you're going to do chin to chest. So you really have to pull your head all the way through. And then you're going to bring a knee down to the rib. So that same sensation we were trying to do before with the thigh to the rib, that's what we're trying to do here. When you're here in this position, what I want you to try to do is take this second foot off. Biggest mistake is when you take this foot off, you just fall away from the wall. So when you're bringing this, when you're bringing this leg down, you have to compensate and send the weight backwards. If you just bring the leg down, you're going to fall away from the wall. So I want you guys to focus on trying to make it fall back towards the wall. Okay, it's going to be heavy in the fingers, Fingers are working the whole time, really slow. Okay. Do not take the second leg off until you feel the thigh touch the rib on the first leg.
No, I couldn't hear you well. No. I couldn't hear you well, Daddy.
Liddy, say it again.
I couldn't hear you well.
You can't hear me? I don't know how to. Can everybody else hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Hear you.
Okay, so I don't think the problem's on my end. Okay, so
Okay.
chin to chest, Alexis. I don't know what I was doing there. Cool, Gabby, chin to chest, yep. So Gabby, you gotta, sorry. You need to change the setting on your phone because it has this setting where it like follows you all around. And so it makes it difficult for me to.
How do I do that? I'm sorry.
You know, I don't know because it's never happened to me. Does anybody else know how to turn off that feature where it like the camera follows you? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know how to help you. I'm sorry.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. All right. Chin to chest. Thigh comes all the way down to the rib. Feel the thigh touch the rib. Great, Gozia. Yep. Yep. Right there. Perfect. And then very slow with that second leg. And you guys want to almost intentionally let it fall towards the wall. Okay.
So
Good.
if I
Liddy.
fall towards the wall, it means I'm not pulling my knee into my chest enough, right? I think because I'm falling that way.
You're falling
towards the
back
wall.
towards the wall.
Yeah. Instead of,
Let me
I
see
think-
it. Because that's what I want is for it to go back towards the wall. Yep.
But
Chest
then
is good. Thigh towards the rib. This is perfect. Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Okay, no, now
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
it the other way. Okay.
Good, Jean. More hips backwards. Hips back first. Pull the chest through even more. Okay, good, Liddy. Try to bring your heels towards your butt.
Could
And
you
all the way together.
tell me if what I'm doing is correct?
I would love to.
Daddy,
Good,
you
Margaret.
like?
Margaret, bend that leg in more. Yep, heels towards your butt. Point your feet, Liddy. Better, Gabby. Keep letting it fall towards the back. Okay, Veronica, bring a knee all the way down. Good. Keep letting the hips hang behind. Point your feet. Uh-huh. Good. And then the hips have to hang even more as you transition that second leg. Nice, Nikki. Good job. Good. Ayla, keep letting it fall towards the wall. Uh-huh. Cool. Veronica, it looks good. You just didn't go for it. Like the first knee
yeah.
was great, and then you got to try to bring the second leg down. Good, Michelle. Keep letting it hang a tiny bit more to the back. Liddy, get those knees together. Point your feet. Better. Heels together too. That's the last step. Heels together. Beautiful, Victoria. All right. Yep, Jean, and then bring one knee down towards your chest. Yeah, go ahead and bring your chin to your chest too. There. Yep. Good. Pull your head through even more. And then really try to get that knee all the way down. So you have to let the low back hang back behind you. All right, you guys, this is looking great. Yep, keep letting it hang back. Stretch, stretch, stretch the shoulders. Knees keep coming down. Bear. Nice. All right, we are gonna do half tuck Mexican, stomach facing the wall. Okay. So half tuck is just gonna be one knee down, other leg reaching behind. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everybody here knows how to cartwheel out. I think that was one of my requirements. So hopefully everybody knows how. If you don't know how, it's okay. Just let me know so that I can give you something else. Front knee comes down all the way. Bring that chest towards the wall. So the thigh has to be touching the rib the whole time. From here, you're going to take this foot off. Take the foot off. And then we're going to stretch open to the Mexican. So all the way to the back of your hands. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay? So you're basically trying to see How much can you bring your chest to the wall while still keeping that front leg down? As you bring the chest to the wall, you're gonna like lean to the back. Front knee has to stay down. Okay, let me see.
I don't have room to cartwheel out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure if I have that.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Ayla, which direction do you normally cartwheel out? I think you got enough space there.
I don't. I
Okay.
normally just try not to get bad enough that I do.
Yeah, so I mean, unfortunately, that's going to be a problem because so much of like learning how to do handstands is getting really comfortable with it being like super far towards the back. I mean, yeah, you can work on the Mexican, just be careful, don't break yourself. Same for
Okay,
your
Shelly.
Yep. You got to pull your chest. So you're kind of planching a little bit, Liddy. You need to pull your chest more towards the wall and let it reach backwards more with the back leg. Goes, yeah, tighten that back leg all the way. It's bent. Your left leg goes, yeah, there we go. Alexis, front knee needs to come down and change your gaze, you guys. So your gaze is going to be like way back here. Okay, so not looking forward towards your fingers, but it's almost looking at the wall. You're still going to be looking at the floor, but almost at the wall. Sue, I want to see stomach to the wall. Good, Victoria. Front knee comes down, Liddy. Yes, Viviana. Yep, good, Veronica. So keep bringing the chest to the leg and keep sliding the knee down. And I think you have enough space to cartwheel here because you would be cartwheeling towards me. So this looks good. Keep bringing the knee down more. Good, Gabby. Yep, take your time. Let it fall towards the back a tiny bit more. And then Carrie, we're doing stomach to the wall as well. Good, Caitlin. Yep, and then over-exaggerate that stretch now. Good, Heather. Tighten the back leg all the way. Liddy, chest towards the wall, knee comes down. Good, Bear. So this is the shoulder position I was looking for when you were doing your tuck earlier. Keep bringing that front knee down even lower. Nikki, front knee down. Good. Nice carry. Yes, Caitlin, this is already much better. Sue, stomach to the wall. This is back to the wall. I want you to turn around. Stomach to the wall. Chest to the wall more, Veronica. Yup. This is where we need to be. Much better. Keep bringing the front knee down. This is great. Yes. Bear, thank you. Okay, so the bent leg stays on the wall and the other leg is going to reach behind Ayla. So back leg straight. Careful. Jeez Louise. Do you normally cartwheel out to the right or to the left, Ayla? You don't know. Okay. When you step forward onto your, or like, which leg is your dominant leg? Which split do you like? You like your left leg split. So you're going to cartwheel out to the right. So what I need from you, you have enough space here. I know you don't think you do, but you totally do. So I need you to bring the yoga mat closer to the camera so that you have plenty of space to cartwheel out. Yeah, even more. Because you're going to be cartwheeling out towards that bench there. Yeah. So, what I want to see, you guys do one more time of this Mexican, Ayla. So what I want to see from you, you're going to be here. You're going to reach this leg behind, and then you're going to twist, try to put the right foot down, stand up. I want to try to get rid of this back bending action. When you're doing thousands of handstands, the dropping back into a bridge is gonna get old. Yep, extend that back leg all the way. Perfect. Yep, and then you're gonna twist. Yes. Put the one foot down and then stand up to try to face the wall. Okay, Liddy, keep bringing the chest towards the wall. Keep bringing the knee down, all the way down. Keep going. Front knee comes down. Yeah, keep bringing it down more. Chest towards the wall, Veronica. This is so much better. Sue, the straight leg should be reaching back behind you. Good, Viviana. Good. This is better. Keep bringing the chest more towards the wall still, Liddy. You're hanging out in the plant. Mhm. Good, Gabby. Yep. Keep your eyes a little bit more on the floor. A little bit more on the floor. Yeah. Good. Start to let it fall towards the back. Good, Ha. Keep letting it go to the back. Cool. Nice. And cartwheel out. Okay. This is looking great. Now we're going to do chin to chest, tuck handstand. Stomach facing the wall. So we're here. Chin to chest, so you're looking up at your knees. You can do your half tuck if you want first, and then transition. And when you're transitioning, those hips go back. Chin stays to the wall. Here. Okay. Up, cartwheel up. Right? Ayla, it's not too advanced for you. You're doing great. It's perfect. Keep going. You're doing great. The falling to the back is scary. The cartwheeling out is scary, and we just got to practice that. So let's just focus on that for a sec. So don't even worry about your half tuck. We really just want to get comfortable with this cartwheel. So I actually want you to take your yoga mat for a sec. Put it on like a diagonal line, kind of towards you have your cabinet thing here. So you're probably gonna need to be pretty close to the camera, and that's okay. But what I want you to work on, and this is gonna make such a huge difference in your handstands. So I want you to be here, you're gonna take the 1 foot off, find the center of the yoga mat, and stand up. So you're on this line here, okay? And yeah, come nice and close to me so that you're not worried about kicking the cabinet, okay? All right. What did I tell you guys to do? Tuck. That's right.
So I have a question, but it just left my brain. Sorry. We want our hips back,
Yes.
right? So, all right, maybe I got to do it while I ask your thing. I'm like, what am I? I know I need to get it in my back.
Okay, good, Mickey. More chest towards the wall. Sue, if you can turn to the side so I can see you. Okay, so chest towards the wall, more, Veronica.
Shelley,
Yep.
can you show it one more time?
Hold on, I'm watching Veronica real quick and then I'll show it. Okay,
So,
then bend the
bring
back
this
leg.
down.
Yep, chest towards the wall more. Stretch your chest towards the wall more. Uh-huh. Yep, now start to bring the knee down. More chest towards the wall. I know, more chest towards the wall. Keep
Okay, yes, that's that. Where do you want your vision, like your face? Because as
You're gonna
my
be-
chest,
You're gonna be more towards the wall, like looking almost at the floor, like at the baseboard, almost.
okay, yeah,
Mhm.
because I think I'm trying to like not move that while I'm moving my chest, but I feel like I have to kind of
Yep.
switch.
Yep,
Okay,
exactly. So you're gonna really like pull your chest all the way through.
okay, thank you.
Gozia, you wanted me to show you again? Okay,
Shelly, the weight is in your fingers, right?
yeah,
No.
okay.
Locked out sometimes.
So you're gonna be here. Let's go from the half tuck. I think that works great because you guys all did a really good half tuck. Front knee is down. Then you're gonna bring your head through. Oh, so yeah, I forgot. We're doing chin to chest. Okay, so actually you're gonna be looking up towards the ceiling. Okay. If you want, it just wherever you want to be. You can look back here, or you can try to do the head all the way through. The head all the way through is gonna help you to like pull the shoulders even more. Okay, so I'm here in my half tuck. I'm looking up at the knee. I'm gonna bend the back knee, nothing changes. When I transition, that's when I send those hips back crazy far. Crazy far. Then float the toe off. Okay, and all the weight is in my fingers. Okay? All right, 1 or 2 more here, and then we'll keep moving on. Yep. Good, Ayla. Yes. Okay, so don't go quite so much chest to the wall. Yeah, that's better. Yep. And then start to send the hips back as you bring that second leg down into your tuck. This is great, Heather. Good, Gabby, letting the hips fall back a little bit more. Goes, yeah, this is perfect. Yes, Caitlin, Mickey, good. Yep, nice, Heather, stay. Perfect, stay. It was so good. Stretch your chest more, Nikki. Okay, pointing those feet, Bear. What are those feet doing? Thank you. Good, Veronica. Yes, Alexis.
I do it right? Because I don't know, I haven't heard my name. So I'm not sure if I'm like.
I think you're doing it. Normally I'm scanning the room, and if I see things that need fixing, then I'm like, fix this thing. So sometimes if you guys don't hear your name, it's just because it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, from the previous, I didn't know if I was doing it right.
Good, Margaret. Keep letting it fall to the back more. Yep. Good, Caitlin. Yep. Yeah, Michelle, this is perfect. You could probably let the hips fall back a tiny, tiny bit more. Let's see how you do on the tuck. Yeah, keep letting the hips fall back more. More to the back, more to the back. Yes. When in doubt, more to the back, you guys, always. Cool, Victoria, fight, 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 good. Cool. Yeah, Lydia, it's not going enough to the back. You're not stretching the chest to the wall enough. Cool, Nikki. All right, this is great. Okay, now we're gonna do some nice controlled half tuck kick-ups. We are gonna be out in the middle of the room. We're gonna do 20 of these, okay? So we're gonna work on building up a little bit of shoulder strength. We're gonna be working on just repetition, muscle memory of this movement. Back is flat, thighs touching the rib, picking up this back leg, okay? So this position is just gonna stay constant the whole time, okay? You're gonna put weight on your hands. So right now, all the weight is on my foot. I'm gonna put my hands down on the floor. I'm gonna tip forward. So now I've got weight on my hands. I wanna try to keep as little weight as possible in my foot throughout this whole thing. I'm gonna push off and I'm gonna go into split, okay? So I'm gonna try to almost like catch myself in this planche and then follow through. So I'm growing taller in the shoulders and I'm bringing my chest towards this front leg. Then I'm even gonna try to go to like the Mexican a little bit here. Then I'm gonna shift forward again, trying to stay on balance over my hands as I control it nice and slow back down. Nice slow catch and push, go again. Okay, so it's like a little push and like ride it up instead of like this really aggressive thing, right? Gentle push, follow through, control back down, okay? I really want to see you guys slow it back down too. So you're gonna lean forward to slow it down. Keep your eyes on the floor. Yes, Michelle. Good, Sue. Keep the chest touching the leg the whole time. Yes, Heather, tighten the legs, toes. Cool, good, Alexis. And slow it down. So shifting the weight forward. Yep, good, Heather. Tighten the legs more, Nikki, bigger split. And then, yeah, shifting it forward. So you're staying on balance the whole time. Front legs down a little bit more, Ayla. Cool, Jennifer. Point that back foot, please. Back leg is raised all the way up, bending the front leg. So you should be in this lunge. Good, Michelle. And then following through, go to that Mexican position. Yes. A little bit more extending to the back. If you want to keep that front leg bent, you can. If you wanted to do more of like a half tuck instead of the split, that's totally fine. Keep bringing the chest to the front leg, Viviana. Front leg stays down.
Could you show what that half tuck would look like? So I'm
Yeah.
having a hard time with the straightening out.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
So front leg is bent. The setup is still the same from the beginning. So I'm seeing a lot of this, you guys. Remember the flat back that I was talking about, the bottom rib touching as low down on the legs as possible? That's how you're going to be able to get this back leg up. If you're like this, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. From here, you're loading the hands. So you can go ahead and just bend the leg here. And then following through. Stretch, 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 stretch. So that Mexican, you guys, you're going like here. That's what I want you guys to be getting to. When you shift back forward, it's not this planche and arch. It's like you want to stay with the weight over the hands as you lower down. Okay? Let's try a couple more and then we'll keep moving on. We're practicing this. This is going to build strength for your press. It's also going to help you to just fight for your balance in general in your handstands. Michelle, this is gorgeous. Great. Tighten the knees. And then slow it down when you come back down. Good, Caitlin. And then shift, lean, 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 lean. Slow it down even more than that. Okay, cool, Sarah. Carrie, keep that back leg nice and strong. So Alexis, okay. Yeah, so the front leg needs to stay down in that planched position. We're going to try a few other things that hopefully will help you guys. Front leg stays down, Lydia, and bring your chest to that leg. So you have to pull the shoulders open more. Keep going, keep going. It's getting better. Front leg stays down. Yep, Jean, keep bringing the chest through. Knee comes down. Knee comes down, knee comes down. Yep. Nice, nice. Barry, you're so strong. Nice. That was awesome. Okay. Cool.
But I had to hop a little bit. I couldn't just like press and slowly let the leg go.
We're gonna try something else, a few other things, and hopefully that'll help you guys to understand. Lydia, the toes and the knees and the heels. You've got great balance, but we got to clean up this form a little bit. Yep. Keep pulling the hips back. Change the gaze a little bit so it's further back so you can get the shoulders open more. Okay. We are gonna do some presses off of a chair. All right. Now, it's going to be tempting to skip the heavy part of this exercise, but it's really important that you don't. Okay. So what I want to see is this horizontal line from the leg to the shoulder, or almost horizontal. Okay. So you're going to be leaning forward over your hands. You're going to step on this foot and you're going to be tempted to just go directly to picking your. Don't do that. Keep yourself in horizontal. Pick up the back leg. From here, keep the weight over the hands. So it's going to feel almost like you don't have to use this leg. Okay? Bringing the chest all the way to the table or the bench or the chair, whatever you have. You're just going to pull back, and that's how this foot comes off. So you shouldn't be picking up this leg. You're pulling underneath, and that's what makes the leg come off. From here, shifting forward, trying to stay as light as you can for as long as you can. Okay? Woo.
Okay, baby.
Ideally out in the middle of the room. If you're a little bit nervous about going for it, you can have the safety wall behind you. Okay, and then you need to continue to follow through, Liddy. You're not bringing the chest to that front leg enough. Chest more through, Viviana. Chest to the table. You can keep your eyes on the floor, chest to the table. This is much better. Victoria, back leg is straight. You're doing a split. I want to split. Yeah. Yep. And then chest comes to the chair. Chest keeps coming to the chair. Pull the hips behind. Yes. This is better, Liddy. Okay. Here we go.
Can you show that one more time? I have to go get a chair.
Oh, yeah. And there's lots of steps to it, so. So, foot is elevated. You're leaning forward onto your hands. So your hands are going to be holding most of your weight. Pick up the back leg. You're going to start to lift the back leg up, but you want to stay as light as you can on this foot. The chest is coming to the chair. Pull the chest through, and then you're just going to take the foot off. Really important that you don't pick up this front leg, but instead you pull the hips behind. Then when you come back down, again, trying to stay as light as you can, shifting forward, heavy. Yeah. Okay?
Great, thank you.
Okay, good, Gozia. Keep bringing the chest to the chair. Yep. And then chest comes to the chair, Heather. Keep loading the hands the whole time. Yeah, nice. And then hinging forward. Yeah. Cool, good, Gabby. Yeah, you guys, nice, Ayla, exactly. And chest wants to keep coming to the chair. Bear, keep your eyes on the floor, you guys. More chest to the chair. Keep following through. Nah, Viviana, you got to pull the chest through. Sue, this looks great. Keep going. Good, Margaret, perfect. Alexis, nah, more chest to the, whatever that thing is. Chest to the chair, Bear. Okay, good, Mickey. And good, Mickey. Heavy, nice. Nikki, you're so strong. This is good, Liddy. Okay, we're starting to understand the shoulders open now. Cool, Veronica, and more chest towards the bench. And you might need to elevate a little bit higher. Your bench is a little low, so like put some yoga blocks on there or something. Cool. This is great. Okay. What I want to practice now is we're going to work on the heavy part of like a tuck and a heavy part of a straddle. Okay, so we're always working so much with the hips back, shoulders crazy open. But if you guys want to get a press handstand, again, you have to have the strength to be holding it with the shoulders forward. So just like this last exercise that we did where we really leaned forward, we're going to try doing that position. Okay, so you're going to be here. Instead of coming all the way back here like this, I want you guys to hold it in this forward position like that. Okay, it's gonna be heavy, but at least it's not scary, right? Go ahead and try a few of those. So it's almost like a crane, only you don't get to rest the knees. Keep the knees down. Good, Viviana. Yep, heavy, great. Knees stayed down. Cool, Michelle. Yes, Alexis, heavy, good job. Bear, those feet are killing me. Thank you. Good. Goes, yeah, yep, exactly. Yep. Yes, Heather. Cool. Good, Liddy. Try to keep your eyes on the floor. Toes and heels. And knees. Toes goes, yeah? Uh-huh, yep, and it's super heavy. Cool, Nikki, and then pull through to full tuck. Pull through, yeah. Yeah, gorgeous. Cool. So that was gonna be, yeah, they're so strong. Awesome. Let's take a little break from these because they're a lot. They're really heavy. Shift the shoulders forward, Heather. Uh-huh, like that. That's where I want you to be. Yep, in that heavy, torturous spot. Yep, more forward. Uh-huh, yes, yes, uh-huh, great. Okay, let's do some pancake straddle action. Okay, so we're gonna be here. Go ahead and work on your pancake. Reaching forward. If you're having a real tough time with your pancake, we'll work on a little bit of foam rolling. Okay, so you can grab a foam roller, lay down on your belly, turn the leg out to the side, and then you can come all the way up into the hip and back out. Nice and slow, you're kind of just looking for that tender spot. You're gonna hang out on it for a little bit, switch sides, and then you can also, if you have a lacrosse ball, I don't think I have one up here, but I have a peanut. Okay, so you're gonna take your lacrosse ball, you're gonna put it on your glute med, so like your side booty here. You're gonna put the elbow down on the side, and you're gonna kind of lay out to the side, and then you can let this leg open, just like that. Okay, so working on pancake, we're working on some foam rolling. I'm gonna hang out here for a minute or two, because then we'll work on some presses. How are we doing so far, you guys? Hanging in there? Yep, so Margaret, for you, I need to see over straddle. This is too easy. Yeah, elevate those feet. Oh, good. And like that same flattening out here in your pancake, right? So you're trying not to round too much. You're trying to flatten out. Viviana, let me see a little bit of rolling out, either with the, yeah, you can do the foam roller or the lacrosse ball.
Toes up or forward?
You can let the legs roll in. That's totally fine. Michelle, you had a question?
You want like a front view or a side view?
Doesn't really matter for this one. Cool, Mickey, this
Can you
looks, it looks easy.
Can
What's
you
up?
demonstrate the foam roller? The
Yeah.
foam roller, if you
Yep.
don't have the proper foam.
Yep, so the foam roller. You're gonna take it, you're gonna lay down on your belly, you're gonna turn one leg out to the side, put the foam roller underneath, and then you're gonna go like all the way up in towards your hip, and then back out towards your knee, okay? Oh, I've got a trigger point there right now. Oh. Yeah, so right now, Bear, you're rolling your quad, which isn't, I'm not opposed to that, but you want to be rolling out the leg that's bent out to the side. And then turn the foam roller 90 degrees. There you go. Yep. Cool. Yep, so Gozia, you could probably elevate your feet. Veronica, elevate your feet. Margaret, what is this one yoga block nonsense? No, no, no. Put your foot up on the chair. Silly goose. Yeah, it's okay that it's uneven. That's not a problem. Alexis, since when do you have a tight pancake? What?
Hurting today.
You said what?
I said I'm hurting today. I did life yesterday.
Oh, you're so bendy. I didn't realize your pancake was a little tight.
Today it is. Today she's hurting.
Cool, good. Okay. Since we're here, let's go ahead and do a little bit of splitty action. Okay, we can start with like pigeon. Front leg. You can bend forward, and that back under. And I just want to add just like a little bit of movement. It's not a lot. I'm just kind of like rolling the back hip under and coming out, rolling it under, coming out. And then you can sit up and you're going to bend the back leg. You really want to try to make sure that this knee stays down and this leg is coming like up to vertical. So you're not like sitting on this butt cheek and just chilling, but you're rolling this leg under so that you can really get into this hip flexor and quad. And you're trying to bring the heel towards your butt. And rolling the leg under. If you want to be real fancy, you can put the foot underneath the rib like that. Crowd pleaser right there.
That's scary.
I kind of like lift up, and that's how I kind of wedge it underneath the rib there. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other side. Bend the front leg in, rolling the back hip under. And again, I'm just adding a little bit of movement here. And bend that back leg. Trying to keep it tucked under. Heel towards your butt. Okay. And let's do froggy. Slide it out, squeeze your butt. So you're trying to keep your knees in line with your hips. So I don't want like sitting back like this, and I don't want like this. I want to be in line with the knees. If that feels fine, you can extend one leg and sink down, or you can do the other leg, or you can do both legs straight. Okay, and if you think about squeezing your glute med to like pull your legs wider, then it will allow your groin to kind of lengthen. So if you think about agonist and antagonist muscles, basically if you contract one muscle, then the other muscle has to stretch and lengthen. So if you squeeze your butt, then it should help you to pull your legs wider. That's also why if you have dysfunction in some of your muscles, so if you have like a trigger point in your glute, then that could impact your ability to do pancake because you're not able to fully contract the glute, which means you can't fully stretch and lengthen the groin. That's like really fast explanation of that. Crash course. Hey, looking good. Everybody loves middle split. It's their favorite. Yay, Victoria is such a big fan. Awesome. That's great. Okay, let's do a few more press things. We are gonna do you go back to the handstand if you need just like a little bit more wrist action. Right. So we did the tuck planche here, right? So we were like in this bottom part of our press right here where it's really, really heavy, right? Let's try the same thing in a straddle. So normally, again, we're always like hips back, shoulders open, we're working on that top part of the straddle. I wanna see the heavier part, so we're gonna shift forward. When you shift forward, take those legs with you. Don't leave them way out there. Bring them in, you're gonna extend one leg and you're gonna kind of like try to bring it forward. The more compression you have, the easier it's gonna be. And then you're gonna bring the other leg and you're gonna try to hold here. So when I say compression, I'm not doing this rounding here. My back is flat and I'm kind of pulling my leg like out to the side. Okay? And then try that little straddle planty. See how we feel there. It's a heavy one. So you're gonna bend the legs, you're gonna keep the thighs touching the ribs as you shift forward over your hands, and then you're gonna kind of like extend one leg forward. And then you're gonna try to hold there. Yes, Mickey. Yes, her, Cool, Liddy, yep. No problem here. Cool, Michelle. What you guys can kind of play with is going a little bit lower or a little bit higher here. Heavy position. Yeah, Nikki, you're like, shh, this is where I live. This is my jam. Cool, Gabby. Yep. Cool. I didn't know the wall was right behind you for some reason. The camera, like, anyway, I thought you were about to die, and then you didn't die, and I'm really happy about that. Yep. So Victoria, bring that leg forward. Yeah. There. Exactly. Cool, Alexis. Heavy. Exactly. Great. Awesome job, you guys. Cool. All right. So that's the super heavy part of the press. Yep. What we're going to do now is we're going to work on transitioning from that super open shoulder straddle handstand to that closed shoulder position. So we're going to do stomach to the wall. You're going to try to go as deep as you can into your straddle, okay? So the more compression you have, the less you actually have to lean forward with the shoulders. So the more flexible you are, the less strong you have to be. You're gonna bring the chest to the wall, open up into the straddle. Look at how far back my hips have to be in order to drop my legs. Look at how low I'm dropping my legs. Okay, so I'm really stretching the chest to the wall, the butt's behind, the legs are as low as they can possibly go. And then from here, we're gonna do that little shifty forward that you guys just did. Okay, shifty forward. You can either come all the way down, or you can do your little shifty forward and try to press back up. What is most important is that you keep those legs down. It could be a little tiny baby shift and back up. That's fine, but don't be changing the legs. The legs are just down as much as you possibly can. Okay, let's go. Okay, so way more chest towards the wall, Liddy. Yeah, your probably hands a little bit too far away from the wall. Viviana, this is great. Goes, yeah, good. Michelle, keep bringing the chest towards the wall. Tiny bit more. Chest towards the wall as the hips go back. Cool, Alexis, change your gaze. Good, Margaret, with the legs down. Perfect. And then from here, that tiny little shift to just kind of hang out in the planche position. No, Viviana, you suddenly arched. I'm going to show you because it's a super common thing. Keep dropping the legs down. Good, Nikki. Good, Mickey, shift. Okay, wider straddle. Victoria, more chest towards the wall. Liddy, you got to bring the chest towards the wall. You want your thighs to touch your ribs. Veronica, maybe you can do it on your closet. I don't know.
Yeah, the closet pushes in too much. I tried.
Yeah.
One leg version, because
You could maybe try in like a wide froggy.
Okay.
Yeah, so like a tuck, but just like let the legs go wide.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so wide straddle, sending the hips back. Good, Ha. Keep bringing the chest towards the wall, dropping those legs. This is better, Liddy. Keep dropping the legs more, Viviana. Yes, Margaret. This is great. And then a tiny little shift forward. Uh-huh. Yeah. Cool, Ha. This is getting better. Keep dropping the legs more, Nikki. Good. Bear. Keep bringing. Uh-huh. Okay, the planche is good. Yeah, so I need more hips to the back as you drop the legs down.
Shelly, can you show me what I did and what I should have been
Yes.
done instead of
Yeah.
arching?
Yes. So, super common. So you were here, you opened up into the straddle, the hips were back, the legs were down, and then you were like, okay, I'm gonna go forward.
Yeah.
Arch like that. So you did go forward, but you left the legs. You need to bring the legs with you. So the legs are down.
Yes.
You're gonna like almost pull forward. Yeah?
Yeah.
Pull forward like this. And then when you
Okay.
come back up, you guys, a really common mistake is to try to throw the legs up.
Yeah.
The legs down, just pull the hips backwards.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, I'll try again.
Try this. No.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe this.
Good, Liddy. Keep bringing the chest towards the wall. Uh-huh. Eyes are looking towards the backs of your hands, almost at the wall. Victoria, this is much better. Yes, Michelle. Yes, Michelle. Cool. This was great. Very nice. Good, Alexis. Uh-huh. Better, Viviana. Keep the legs down. Uh-huh. And then Veronica, yeah, if you want to. Okay. Chest more towards the wall. Okay, so Sue, you've got too much weight on the wall. You need to let the hips go back behind you. Okay, good, Jennifer. Good, Jennifer. Keep bringing the legs down. Yeah, cool. Uh-huh, good, Ha. Tighten those legs. This is better, Liddy, but you're still like, you're leaning on the wall, right? We want to have more weight to the back so that you're more on balance. Chest more to the wall, Yogi. Bear, because I see like the three names, I'm just like picking. I keep swapping them all out. Sorry. Chest to the wall, more
Just
Veronica.
stay there. Just stay there.
I know
was
who
just
you
COVID.
are. I just like, I'm like
Yeah, just-
bouncing so fast that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna change this bear because
Once you bring your legs down, that's where I lose the chest. Like the lower my legs get, I think the more my.
So it requires you to be super brave. It requires you to like be okay with the chest on this like diagonal line. So you have to keep the hips behind with the chest like really, really pulling through.
Really going up there.
And that's where people, it's a freaky sensation. So that's where people tend to shift the shoulders forward. But yeah. All right. This is looking great. So let's go ahead out into the middle of the room and we're going to work on some jumping to straddles here. You don't have to be out in the middle of the room. If you want to have the safety wall behind you, that's fine. We're going to be working on jumping to straddle. What we're focusing on is keeping those thighs. Well, I'll just show you with the wall. The thighs down to the ribs. So again, getting rid of this rounding. We're going to do this flat back. Now, if I were to do like a press handstand, I want you guys to see how my thighs stay touching my ribs the whole time. And I pull my shoulders under, but not once did I pick up the leg. That's probably the biggest mistake I see when jumping to straddle handstand is you guys like visualize the legs coming up. It's not legs coming up, it's hips pulling behind. So if you were to do like that, I'm good to show you, but like if we were to do like a push up to a pipe, you see how my hips slide behind as my shoulders come under. It's the same thing when you jump. So back is flat, you're gonna put weight over your hands. Again, that soft like kind of cushion, we're gonna ride it up and follow through. Okay? Legs stay down as you shift forward, cushion, ride it up. Okay, I want to see a few in a row, and it's really important that you try to like keep the weight over the hands instead of boom, landing on the feet, because you're falling off of balance, right? Try to keep the weight forward over the hands. Yes, Gozia, pull the hips back a little bit more. Viviana, you're arching and picking those legs up. Legs got to stay down, 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 down. Okay, tighten the legs, Liddy. Toes. Straight legs and toes. Really encourage you to change the gaze. The eyes should be towards the backs of your hands. And then control the way down. So drop the legs. Yes, Nikki, so much better. Land and then try to go up again. Yep, so we're doing some conditioning here with these multiple in a row. Try to do at least 3 in a row. Heck yes, Heather. Yeah, that was sexy right there. That press is calling your name.
Need to go.
Oh,
Thank you, Shelly.
goodbye. Chill. Great job.
Thank you.
Yep, good, Mickey. Keep those legs down. Yep. So I gotta follow through a little bit more, Gozia, with the chest. Yep, shoulders open. Ah, careful, don't die.
I have a question.
Sure.
So on these, my low back just tilts back and then I like lose it. Do you have any like a lot of other people I see doing too?
Right. That's exactly what I was saying with like the picking up the legs. So I have various ways I've explained it. If you were to do feet, do you have, let's see, you have this ottoman, right? It looks like an ottoman or something there, or a table or something. Cool. Okay. Do the push up, slide into the pike. And I want you to like feel what's happening there. Your toes stay down the whole time, right? So it's not like you're picking your feet up off of this ottoman. You keep the toes down. So yeah, just try the push-up position. I know you can't like fully go to a push-up, but
Really, I always have when well, not always. Sometimes it's better, but that I like push too soon and then I push back. You know what I mean? So I jump in and then I sort of like push myself out instead of.
are you saying you're overdoing the shoulder opening?
The timing, I don't know. I lean forward.
Let me
like
see it.
My head, I'm like leaning a lot. So I'm leaning forward and then I kick up. And then it sort of feels like when I push all the way, that's like in the back of my hands and I fall back. So I don't know.
My guess is that the hips didn't rise up enough before you brought the shoulders under. Yeah.
Like you really know that I do it, but I just feel like I sort of sometimes don't have enough strength or something to push me.
Let me see it.
Okay. Now it's a good moment because now I'm getting tired from all the practice. So now so it's a good time to see where it goes wrong. So it's like lunge forward, jump, and then this was a good one, but you know.
Just do it like that. Just do it like that every time.
I'll show a bad one. It's like this. I jump, I don't make it, and I push myself back. The weight of the hand.
So you're just over exaggerating the shoulder under.
Yeah.
You just are doing it a little bit too much. So I think like probably my best recommendation is just like, you don't need to be in a rush to get there, right? It's like, if you guys think about it, when we were here, for the most part, you guys were all able to do it, to hold the straddle, kind of like here-ish, right? Where we weren't all the way upside down. So you basically, when you're jumping to handstand when you're jumping or you're kicking up to handstand, you just have to get yourself inside of the window where you can save it. It doesn't have to go boom, perfect right up to the best position. It's like when I'm jumping into my straddle, I jump and I basically jump and press, right? I catch myself here and then I continue to follow through nice and controlled. Yeah, and I think there's like this misconception that you have to like right into it right away. Yeah? Think more of like a jump, catch your balance, continue to go to it.
Is it possible that I find the top part of the press the hardest instead of the bottom? Because I have the feeling that the planching forward and like this final part, like I can do a lot of times the press and then my legs are there, they're hovering, and then it's like the last part that maybe that's where I'm not so strong. Maybe it's also
I don't think it's a strength thing. The handstand has to be falling to the back just the tiniest bit in order to be able to pull the shoulders open. And I think what happens is we're like in that little planched position and we don't let it fall to the back. We just try to drive the shoulders under, and that's what knocks us back down. Yeah?
all right.
Okay.
I have a question, Shelley.
Sure.
I don't think I understand yet. Maybe I do slightly intuitive, but analytically, I don't think I'm connecting yet to understanding what you mean about opening the shoulders more. I don't like when you go up to the straddle, there's something's missing. I'm not connecting the dots all the way. So I don't know if I'm still using my hips too much and not my shoulders.
Let me see what you're talking about, because I don't quite understand the question.
I don't quite know how to word my question.
It's okay. It's okay. Let me see it and see if I can help you out. Gozia and Mickey, I want you guys to try to start with the shoulders stacked over the hands. You guys are kind of doing this shifty thing back and forth. I want you to start with the shoulders over the hands. And there's Carrie. Okay, let me see. Okay. What was the question? Because that was perfect. That was great. Carrie, what was your question?
How do you open the shoulders?
Hold on, she's processing. Was that your first time getting up there?
Did you see what I did?
Yeah.
And how did that look to you?
I look great. What's your question?
I don't know.
She's like, hold on. I just did it. Hold on. I don't. Cool. Okay. Well, problem solved. Okay. So yeah, Gozia, what I want to focus a tiny bit more on. You're getting up there, but you're doing that leg pickup thing that I don't like. So one, I want you to load the shoulders from the beginning. So you're like here, you should be like very light on your feet. Yeah, and you're back here and then you're jumping. Okay, so that's step one. Step two, you're kind of throwing the legs up like that. Okay, I want the legs to stay down. Okay, so jump up, legs stay down, and then the last thing is when you're coming down, those legs stay down. I need to see the shift forward over the fingers to control it down. Ugh. And instead, what you're doing is kind of falling back down. So you're not ever like developing the shoulder strength. Yeah?
So I think what I'm trying to say is that when my legs go up off the floor, I feel like I'm pulling my chest forward. Am I supposed to do that or not?
Yes, you're supposed to do that.
Okay.
Yes. This was better, Gozia. Sorry, keep going.
That's okay. I think once I get up there, I know I'm there, but then I freeze and I don't know what to do after that. Does that make sense?
Jennifer, why does that always happen to you?
It just happened one time today. You should have been just happy that I got that far up.
Sue, this looks great. I think it's just with repetition, Carrie, it will get more familiar. I think it's more of like, oh my God, I made it up. Now what do I do? You know, it's
Yes.
just like,
Yes.
I think you're just like shocked a little bit. Goes, yeah, these are way better. These are nice.
No, you haven't talked to me all day. Then you say something about that. You got
I'm
20 other
sorry.
people on here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So I have a question because I definitely don't have the strength yet. So I'm trying to like baby step it, I guess. But like, so I don't feel where or when to push.
Okay. So
as
first
I'm
of
on
all,
my leg.
it's not that you don't have the strength. You just don't know how yet. It's just, you're just a little bit newer than some of the people in here, but
Okay.
it's not a strength thing. For you, let's work on this. And you guys can try this one if you haven't tried this one before. It's a nice one to like help you not throw the legs behind. You can do stomach to the wall. So back is flat. You're going to load the hands. You're going to jump, go to 7.
Okay.
I feel like you're apart, so I'm like in like a wide 7. But what's nice about this one is if you jump and you throw the legs. Shit.
You take out a cord.
That's the internet, so that would
Okay.
be really bad. Okay. But anyway, if you jump and you pick up the legs, you see how then it's like it throws you forward. So you
Yeah.
want to really pull the chest. Like as your hips rise, the chest comes under. Yeah. It kind of helps you to keep the legs down and helps you with that timing. So. Okay. Remember that flat back from the beginning, right? The thighs should be touching the ribs from the beginning. Okay. Yeah, cool, Liddy. And more chest underneath, more chest underneath. Yeah, this is where you need to be. Cool, Carrie. It's fine. Yep.
Shelley, if I'm doing the ones to the feet to the wall,
Yeah.
can you check if I'm doing it correctly? At least
Sure.
that's a good starting point for
Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks great. Yep. You need to get the legs a little bit higher so that you can really fully get that down dog position. Veronica, start further away from the wall. Yep. And if you're still having trouble getting up there, go ahead, try. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a weird exercise, and once it like clicks, it's like, oh, this makes so much more sense. But for a second,
Yeah.
it's pretty tough. What the heck was I about to say? Oh, yes. Okay. You can step up, do like this down dog stretch, and then lower yourself down.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can kind of like figure out what that timing is. Yep. So step up, chest to the wall. So bend the legs and really over exaggerate the chest to the wall. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Bend the legs more because you want to get the thighs down to the ribs. Keep walking the feet down. Yep. And chest. I know. More to the wall. Yep. And then from there, start to straighten the legs and you can kind of slide. So the hips have to go back more as you straighten the legs. Yep. Keep going. Keep bringing the hips back. And then you're going to try to bring both legs down at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. So what we need to work on is getting the hips more to the back. Okay. All right. I think, yeah. So Alexis, you're still leaving your head too far forward. You got to pull the eyes more underneath of you. Cool. Do we want to keep handstanding or do we want to do over splits and leg holds? Let's do a little vote. Let's do thumbs up for more handstands and thumbs down for splits. I know it makes it sound like splits are so terrible, but okay. We got a couple. Heather wants handstands. Nikki wants handstands. Gabby wants hand. Okay. I can't count. What, Liddy? You keep breaking up and I can't hear what you're asking me. I was asking what we want to do. Splits or handstands? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Handstand people, you're gonna keep doing handstands. Split people, we're gonna move on to splits. Cool. So my split people, go ahead and do right split and left leg split on the floor, and then we're gonna do some over splits. My handstand people, I think I can actually move, at least on my view, I can move people around. How cool is that? All right, so all my handstand people, start handstanding some more so I can find you and move you around. Bear, what are we doing? Are we doing handstands or are we doing splitties? What are we doing?
Handstand.
Liddy wants to do more handstands. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Go work on my splits, and you
Okay,
can
splits.
coach me through that.
Sure. Okay, great. So my splitties, go ahead and do splits on the floor. You guys can incorporate some more foam rolling if you'd like. Nikki, did you say handstands or splits? Oh, handstands. Okay, cool. All right.
Just coach me through splits because I don't have front or left yet.
Okay, cool.
But I'll
So I
have to
just want
work
to
on it 'cause
see
it will help.
like your attempt at splits on the floor for right now. And we'll go from there. Jackie, you snuck in here. Hi. Hello, all the way over there. Just a heads up, you're really far away. So on my screen, you're like this teeny tiny. So I'm sorry, I probably missed giving you some cues. I apologize. Okay, cool. So my splitters, you guys are doing that. Yep, and we can work on some foam rolling. Gozy, I'd like some foam rolling of your quads. Would be great. Okay, and you guys can get something slidey for the front heel. Okay, my handstanders. Let's work on. Let's do some combinations, shall we? So let's do a few half tuck kickups. So nice and or split kickups, nice and controlled. I want you to then transition to double stag. Thigh stays down. Transition to tuck. Legs stay down. Now here I want like the lowest of the low legs in your straddle. Lean forward. And sure, let's go all the way down to Scalder. All right. Okay. Let's see. So, Ayla, let's do one leg at a time on this foam rolling. Alexis, change your gaze. The eyes are forward at the initial part when you kick up, and then as you go up, they're gonna move towards the backs of your hands.
Actually, why am I doing it like that? Just move here.
Cool. Good, Mickey. Very nice. And just kind of relax that front leg a little bit, like you're actively flexing that front. There you go. Better. Yeah, pull the chest through more, Nikki. And then Veronica, you don't want to roll out the IT band. That's supposed to stay tight, and all you're going to do is just like irritate the crap out of it. So just when you're rolling, just make sure you're staying on the top of your quad. Yeah, and you can also, like, when you guys are rolling out your quads nice and slow, stay on that tender spot, bend the leg and extend, okay? Carrie, try to bring that front knee down more. This is great. Make you keep rolling the back leg under. Front knee stays down, Victoria. So remember that same like control on the kick up. It doesn't need to get there fast, right? Front leg stays down a little bit more, Jackie. And I think you're probably a little far away from the wall. All right, Gozia, we got to figure out what's going on here because this looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was wondering whether I should put the roller on under my back leg or the front leg.
So we're not going to use the foam roller for the stretching part. The foam roller would
okay.
just be for rolling out. So like if you look here at Veronica, you see how Veronica's on her elbow. She's got that foam roller on the height of her quad. That's what I want you to do.
Okay.
Cool. Yep. Keep stretching through. Cool. Yep. Slow, 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 slow. Nice, Heather. So good. This is great. Sue, go ahead and relax that back foot. Actually, relax both feet because you're kind of like actively flexing. Just kind of relax. Mickey, you can totally go higher on your splits. Engage the legs, toes. Good, Liddy. Yes, 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 yes. Nice and strong. Good. Beautiful. I'd love to see some like straighter legs, toes pointed, like really, really engaging there. Front leg stays down, Victoria. You have that gorgeous tuck, so you have no excuse as far as picking up that front leg. Sorry. Jennifer, you're always under kicking. Cool, Alexis. When are you going to change your gaze for me? I know. This next one, that's going to be your focus. Yep. And so Gozia, you need to roll that back hip under. You're totally rolling out onto the right leg. You need to roll the left hip under. Did you already try the foam rolling on your quad? Yeah. Can I see it again? Do a little bit more of the rolling out. Yeah, so keep the legs, so keep that leg straight now. I want you to roll out the leg while it's straight. Okay, so look at me for a second because you're rolling out your groin and I want your quad. So your quads, these bad boys are your quads. So I want you to be rolling out here. Yeah, so laying down over your belly, back leg is extended, and then you're gonna bend and straighten there. Yeah.
Daddy,
Yo. What's up?
see what I can do. I know walking behind me, I can do it. As I creating walk, I'm scared I cannot do it.
Right. So you need to get more comfortable with the sensation of having your hips behind you. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and work a whole bunch with the, either you can do stomach to the wall and work on cartwheeling out, or you can go it out in the middle of the room. But that's also what's kind of causing that shoulder lean forward in your handstands, is because you're nervous about letting it go to the back.
But I heard it cannot I cannot
Unfortunately, I can't hear your questions. I think there's like a lot of echo in your room. And so it's like it cuts in and out when you talk.
I cannot do handstand in the middle of the room. I have no behind me how long. I can do very well. Strong. I know very strong I can do it. I will wait in the wall, see like I never do handstand.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, is because you're nervous about the sensation of having your hips behind, you've taught yourself to balance here, right? And so you can do all of your shapes in this planche. And so you're super strong in your shoulders, but you're not in the most efficient position. So what I would recommend is more stomach to the wall. Focusing a lot, and this has been my corrections for you for most of the session, is the chest needs to come more towards the wall. So you're doing like your half tuck here, and then intentionally let it go to the back and cartwheel out. And play with all of your shapes, doing that same thing. Chest towards the wall, hips back, cartwheel out. That's the best way you're gonna be able to get your handstand away from the wall. Keep your eyes on the floor, Gabby.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Okay. All right, my splitters. Let's work on some leg holds for a second. Okay, everybody else, you guys were doing the half tuck transition, da 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 da. Let's do we're gonna jump. Jump to straddle, back is flat, nice controlled jump through, pushing up super, super tall. You're gonna go to straight and I want you to push up even taller, taller, taller here. Hollow body. And then you're gonna go to this half seven. Half seven. And then, that's heavy. Don't do that. I mean, you can try. Go ahead and try, why not? Yeah.
Again?
Show it again.
Yeah.
Jump through straddle to straight handstand. 7, press all the way down to sitting pike. Yes? No? I'll show it. Okay, loading the hands, jump through straddle. So I don't want you guys to be like here, 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 and like come down, right? That kind of defeats the whole purpose. Try to like really lock in every position. Back is flat, load the hands, jump, follow through in that straddle. Really, really straight, pulling up all the way in the straight handstand. 7 or half 7 here. And then as you come down, go ahead and straighten the leg. Come through the leg.
Thank you.
That pike is really hard. Just to let you know. Okay, my splitties. We're gonna do a little knee leg hold. Okay, so your knee on your knees. You want like a yoga block or something here at first, you can. You are going to bring up the one leg, palm. Hand's gonna be on the outside of the leg, and then you're gonna push your hips forward. Okay, so I'm really like tucking the hips under and leaning back here. I'm not arching this way. Tuck those hips under. If that's easy, go down here, same thing. So I grab on the outside, pushing my hips forward like that. You don't want to sink your hips over here. Hip is going to be on top. Okay, go ahead and try that on both sides. Hips back more, Margaret. Goes you very nice. Straighten that top leg all the way. Mickey, push those hips forward. Ayla, you're leaning into the chair. Push the hips away from the chair. Cool, Veronica. I would highly recommend something softer under that poor knee of yours. Yes, good, Michelle. Hips back, hips back. Yeah, yeah. I know. It's death at the end. And it looks kind of weird in the half 7. I think actually you should probably go to full 7 and then come through. But yeah, it's death. Jennifer, how many times are you going to under jump? Let's go. Same for you, Margaret. I'm coming for you. Yep, squeeze your butt. Pull those legs a little bit wider. Good, Liddy. Keep pulling the chest through. This is great. Yeah, this is good, Veronica. Nice. Carrie, be careful. That wall is far away from you. Cool. Bear, tuck the hips under. Goes just straighten that knee all the way. Cool, Caitlin. This is looking pretty nice, you guys. Okay, so I think you should try it with your hand on the floor. You're piked a little bit here, Liddy, in your straight handstand. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, go, Liddy, go. Cool, nice.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, yeah, and Sue, grabbing on the outside of that foot. Outside, yep, and then really push those hips forward. Go ahead and use your mirror so you can look at yourself in the mirror and you can see what your position looks like. Yep, and same for you, Caitlin, tuck those hips under. Yes?
Rowan speaking. Do you want, as we're pushing our hips forward, are we trying to keep our torso straight or are we
You
leaning?
need to lean because you need to make space for the leg.
Okay.
You need to kind of like get out of your leg's way. What's up, Nikki? How you doing? Cool, pointing that top toe, Ayla. This looks nice though. Yep, grab the outside. Cool, Gothia. Perfect. Yeah, so make sure you keep those knees together and then go to the pike and then come through and then straight legs, toes, 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 toes. Squeeze. Yeah, Liddy, it's so beautiful. I really want you to start focusing on straight legs and pointed toes because you've got these gorgeous lines. You're holding your handstands, everything's great. And then your legs are like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, cool. So my splitters, we're going to do the same thing, only now we're going to go from standing. Okay. And then my handstand people. Handstand people, go ahead and warm up side bends. So straddle, laying to the side. We're going to do some side bending stuff. Okay, low 5. You're going to grab your leg. And then that same, like actually, let's do this first. Hold your knee. Now, right now, my hips are level. What I want you to do, oh my God, is push your hip to the inside. And again, move your torso out of the way. Okay? So hug the knee in and then lean away. I want to see that. And I'm kind of, you see how, like if I were to hug my knee to the front, I'm not here, I'm pushing my hips forward. So forward and kind of in. And that's going to allow me to get this leg up a lot higher. Okay, try that with both sides. Hips forward, lean away. Okay.
Can we hold one hand to the wall? Kelly, can we hold one hand to the wall?
Have a hand on the wall, fine. But you should also practice it without the wall because you need to learn how to balance here, right?
Of course. Well,
right.
Just
Just fine,
yeah.
fine. Little stinking.
But just to get up until the fine balance and then take your hand off.
Fine.
Like a tree pose.
Right. Side bending, handstands. We're gonna start with this tuck walk up the wall. Hands point away. You're going to try to get this, the hip that's closest to the wall, you want to get it on top of the other hip. Okay, so you see this movement here. Chest needs to come to the wall, butt's gonna go behind you. We're gonna try to walk up, butt stays behind. Okay, and then you're gonna crawl back down the other side, chest stays towards the wall the whole time. Okay, we're gonna go the other way, butt stays behind. Okay, do a few of those, like really try to even stretch here, like keep the chest pointing towards the wall and like let it lay down. Okay, the key here is to keep the butt behind. Okay, we did the little knee hugging thing, right? Mickey, put that bottom leg all the way straight, otherwise it looks delightful. Okay, this looks great. Cool. So now we're going to extend the leg. So I teach it with low 5. I like this free arm out, all nice and gorgeous. I don't really care what you're doing with it. It just like it shouldn't be like this thing that has a mind of its own. Okay. Palm is going to face forward. You're going to bend the leg. You're going to hold your heel. Okay. So low 5, hold the heel. Okay, so we're not out here, we're not doing anything crazy right there. Okay, from here, you're gonna lean away, you're picking up this knee, and then you're gonna extend the leg here. Okay, leaning away. If this is feeling fantastic and you want to keep going, move the hand behind. You're gonna grab your ankle and you're gonna pull like that. This shoulder is gonna come through, and then you're gonna do a free arm. Easy, no problem. Hooray. Let's go. Okay, how are my side benders doing? Chest to the wall. Good, Nikki. Butt backwards. Yeah, no problem at all. Uh-huh. Cool, Victoria. Butt to the back, butt to the back. Great. Good, Margaret. Cool, Liddy. Yep, keep the butt to the back. Bear, you're sticking your booty out just a little bit. Ayla, keep that bottom knee all the way straight. Good, Mickey. And then pulling strong with that top arm. Uh-huh, gorgeous. Pulling more. So don't let the leg kind of like hang on the arm. Like you want to pull with that top arm. Cool, Sue. So right now your hips are kind of level. Go ahead and face the mirror. Use the mirror to help you. Yeah, because I can still see your reflection, so that's fine. And keep those hips back behind you, Liddy. This is great. Cool. My handstand side benders, bottom leg straight, Mickey. Bottom leg, yes. Cool. Awesome. Okay, my side benders. We're gonna try to do it in the straddle. Okay, so we did it with the tuck. We're gonna try it with the straddle. I'll show you from the side and from the front. Okay, so we were here with this leg bent. You really tried to like push the chest towards the wall, get the butt behind you. Now you're gonna try to straighten this leg out, keep the butt behind you to cartwheel on up. Ideally, you're gonna try not to really use the wall. The wall is like a guideline, but ideally you wanna bring the chest to the wall so much and the butt behind you that it just floats right on up. Okay, keep the butt behind. All right, show you from the front. Or from the back, whatever. So we're here. You're gonna come up. You're gonna straighten this leg. And then you're gonna come here. Lay down. Go back. My chest stays towards the wall. If you twist this way, it's gonna really mess you up. Okay, keep the chest towards the wall. All right. Nice splitters. Cool. Yeah, this is looking easy. Great. Good, Nikki. Try to get those arms nice and straight. And then in a couple minutes, we're going to do back bendies, and everyone's doing back bendies. Yes, Alexis. Nice. Cool, Jackie. Chest to the wall, butt backwards more, Nikki. Yep. Good. Great. Cool, Liddy. Keep those legs nice and straight. Toes are pointed. Hips are behind. Good. Cool, Ayla. Very nice and pretty. Yep. Yeah, so you kind of like have to lean away from the leg in order to get the leg up. And then you kind of have to bend the arm that's holding the leg. Cool. I've got one more thing to show the splitters. And yeah, so you guys need a chair for this. Like a tall or like a chair with a back, something tall that you can hold on to. It doesn't have to be a chair. You can use just anything that you can hold on to that's like hip height. And my side benders, I want you guys to get a table or a handstand cane or an ottoman or something, or a chair, because you're gonna put your hand elevated, okay? So here we go. Side benders, we're gonna do this cool thing. Yes. Real quick, you guys have seen that thing on Instagram, right? It's like a little trending thing for a little bit, where you like put your foot up on the wall and then you come through and you're like, hello, right? You guys seen that one? Maybe? I want you guys to do it real quick. Okay? Yeah. Also put up on the wall and do like a straddle. Okay, I don't care about balance. I want you guys to try that like sensation for a second. It's just a pancake. Okay, that's all it is. Once you do that, you're gonna grab a chair. Okay, I'm gonna just use. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you're gonna stand, my bottom foot is facing that way. Okay, so I'm like facing this way, and then I'm gonna hold this leg, I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm gonna stick my butt out. So it looks like I'm doing this like crazy oversplit. It's just a pancake. Okay? If you want to, you can start with the foot facing forward, do this position, then turn this bottom foot out and stick your butt out that direction. Here. Okay, you want to try not to let it come forward. You want to try to keep it as much this way as possible, because that's what's going to give you that cool illusion. Like you're the most flexible person in the world. Cool, Margaret, great job. Yeah. It's a fun one. It makes you look so bendy. Key is to turn that bottom foot out. So goes, you turn your foot, yeah, so it's pointing towards the chair. Cool, Sue. Again, I would work on it in front of the mirror so you can see what's happening. You have that as a tool, so I would use that all the time. Cool, Margaret.
Then we're just kicking.
You're gonna hold the leg. Yeah, that's it. I held the leg on the outside. Sorry, I didn't explain that. Yep. And then you stick the butt out. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like a fun one that makes it look like you're so bendy, and people on Instagram are like, whoa, and you're like, I know. Bring it out at parties, you know? Oh, let me show you one more time. Do it on both sides. Okay. So here you are. If I'm going to do my left leg, my right foot is going to point to the right. Okay, so I'm basically going to turn this way. If you think about it, it's like if the wall was here, you'd be like this one. Wee. Right. So here, turn this foot out. You can even bring this leg to the front, like you're gonna like open it out to the side. Open it out to the side. I like to hold on to something, it's a lot easier. And then there. And I'm like really sending my butt like this way. Yeah, I'm like hinging like that. Okay, the other side.
So is your body even or is it upright?
I'm leaning down here. Yep. Cool. One more time for my side bendy handstandies. You're gonna do, are we still handstanding or are we tuckered out? Gabby says her wrists are done. Okay, we're just gonna do this last one, and then we're gonna stretch your backs, and then we're gonna do more handstands, but with back bendy stuff. Okay. We might actually use these full 3 hours, you guys. Feeling good about it. Okay, you've got your elevated surface. One hand is gonna be elevated, one hand's gonna be on the floor, and we're gonna do that tuck walk first. Tuck walk up here, chest comes to the wall, open up to your straddle, and you're gonna lay down again. Okay, trying to keep the butt behind. All right, I can show you the back. This is gonna teach you how to really get low in your side bends. It's gonna teach you how to press into a flag. It's gonna teach you one-handed flags eventually. It's pretty cool. Okay, so you're gonna be here. You can do it in the tuck first, that's what I recommend. Tuck, butt stays behind, open the straddle, lay down. Okay, if you wanna do it directly from the straddle, it's gonna be like this. And face up. And lay right down. And go. Go away. Okay. I mean, you can try to go to one hand, why not? Live it up, live your best life. Liddy's stomach is to the wall. Yep, and I would do the tuck walking one first. Oh, we're feeling excited. My splitties have decided they want to play. My splitties are like, oh, this is cool. Uh-huh. Cool. Good, Gabby. Careful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Tuck one first. You have it, Gozia. That's it. That's it. Yep. Yep. And the butt just has to stay behind. Yeah. And what this is also preparing you to do one day is once you guys feel real good about this, then you've got your cool party trick here. And you can go up like that. Yeah, pretty fun, right? So those are all the cool things that we're learning with this one little drill. Cool. All right, try one more time. And then we're going to move on to back bendies. Viviana's back. All right. I love it. Perfect. We're just about to start back flexibility stuff. Margaret, what is happening? Cool, Liddy. Just keep the weight behind. Yes, Nikki, drop the legs down in your straddle, hips back. Drop the legs down, 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 and then you're going to lay down to the side. Cool, Alexis. And then the leg comes close to that left arm. All right. Amazing. You guys did fantastic. We're going to stretch our backs now. All right. So, where should I be? Go ahead and get on your hands and knees. Here. All right. Hands and knees, you're going to do like cat cow or arch and round, whichever term you want to use. All that arch.
Okay, but who's the dog?
Huh?
Who's that dog?
This is Sandy. This is my mom's dog.
I was gonna say, did Raven go blonde?
No, Raven's over here, Rocco's over there. This is Sandy. She's in. So, and okay, Sandy, go. Go. All done. Go. Arch. And round, and then we can do another cat stretch, even though I'm sure your shoulders are like so insanely open at this point. Cat stretch. And let's go ahead and do hands underneath of your chin, and then you're going to take things backwards. All right, go ahead and grab your foam roller. Roll out your back. You're in my way. Go. Go on. Go somewhere else. Go. You see how good of a listener she is? Go. She's not going with me either. Come on. Go on. All right. Okay. Rolling out the upper back. All the way up into the shoulders here. Hang out right kind of on like the upper mid back, hands behind your head, and you're gonna arch. And then you're gonna sit up. So engaging the core. So I'm not really like cranking on my neck. I'm engaging my abs, sit up, and then arch. You're gonna lay down on your belly, push up into that heel stretch a few times. The hands are by your armpits, and then you're just gonna push up and come back down. Okay, so we're not going like super deep yet. You're just kind of like getting your back warmed up. You can squeeze your butt to kind of send those hips lower. I'm opening up in my chest, trying to keep my shoulders down. So I'm not up here like this. Shoulders stay down, open up in the chest. Arch your head back here. Okay. Go ahead and take peanuts if you have one, or 2 lacrosse balls. We're gonna do pretty much the same thing we did with the foam roller. So just gonna get a little bit deeper. Up, all the way up into like your neck. Down here for a minute or 2. If you want to go to like your lower back, you can kind of prop yourself up onto your elbows. If you want to get more into your QLs, you can kind of lay to the side a little bit. Okay. Let's grab a strap or like a resistance band. Yeah, grab those actually. I'm gonna take a strap. You don't need to have loops or anything. You're gonna lay down on your belly. You're gonna go up and over your head with the strap. Bend the legs. You're gonna hold one foot into the strap, the other one. And then from here, this is the relatively tricky part. Instead of just bringing my hands to the push-up position, I like to flip my hands over. Okay? And then I pull my heels towards my butt. And I'm gonna push up into my seal stretch. It's a pretty intense, like hip flexor and quad stretch. So we're gonna stay here for a little bit and just kind of try to get used to it. Okay, so right now I'm not like pushing into my deepest stretch yet. I'm just kind of hanging out, breathing into it. If it's too intense, lay back down, loosen up on your strap. If you're feeling something. Stop it. Done. All done. Okay. Now, head back. Start to work on like pushing deeper into this stretch by like bringing the shoulders out of your ears. She's so cute. He's obnoxious. Like kiss me. Okay, all that. Go. Well, good, Margaret. Yes, goes yes. See if you can start to get those shoulders out of your ears. Cool. It doesn't really matter how you're using your strap. Trying to bring the heels closer to your butt. Alexis, can you go and straighten your arms here? Yeah, you probably need to choke up on the strap more so that you can straighten the arms.
I'm gonna get a different strap.
What?
I'm gonna get a different strap.
Oh, okay. Good. Good, Ayla. And then try to like squeeze your butt to push your hips down towards the floor more. Okay. Looking good. Okay, so for this next one, so I use like I use a resistance band for this one. Like it because I can kind of isolate certain parts of my spine. So up and over, and I'm gonna put it on my upper back, and I'm gonna pin it down here, and then I'm gonna stand up. And so see how you kind of like can pull that particular part of your back like more forward. Yeah. So, move it up higher, and you think more about like forward. Certain parts of your spine. I'm like kind of rocking from side to side here. Kind of play around with having it in different spots. Even like having it in your low back feels really nice and like supportive. Here. Okay. So now what I'd like to do, we're gonna do some closed shoulder and open shoulder, well, going back and forth from closed to open shoulder handstands. Okay, so back to each of the wall. Okay, I'm about 2 feet or so away from the wall. Okay, and then my legs are apart, and I'm gonna drop my belly down. I'm gonna squeeze my butt. So I'm in that seal stretch position. So now can you guys see how my shoulders are closed? And then I'm gonna push back up and they're open. Okay, closed. You're gonna drop your belly, lift your head, squeeze your butt, and push it up. Okay, let's do a few of those. Show me. Michelle, are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I said I was gonna go because it's like 9 in the evening and I haven't eaten yet and tomorrow's a working day
And you're done. I hear you. No worries.
and
Thanks for playing. Yep. See you later. Have a good one.
Jelly like this, Jelly.
So you need to be maybe a little bit closer to the wall. When you close the shoulders, I want you to lift your head up towards the wall. There you go. Cool. Yeah, and you still need to drop your hips away from the wall a little bit. So I think you're too far away. This is good, Jennifer. Keep dropping the belly even more, Veronica, and lifting your head more. Shoulders come forward. Yes. Yep. No goes yes. So you want to try to bring your chest to point towards the floor. So you're going to think of like going into a seal stretch. Yes, Ela, good. Yes, Mickey. Okay, so Jackie, you're going to lift your head, drop the belly down. Cool, Heather. Drop the belly, big seal stretch. Yep, and you can have the legs apart a little bit. This is good, Caitlin. Yes, Nikki. Don't lean your shoulders too far forward, Nikki, because you're not on balance. You need to do more like hips down. Cool, Alexis. Okay, so Gozia, drop the belly even more, like deep seal stretch here. This is good, Bear. Cool, Veronica. So yeah, let's go ahead and go into our scorpion handstand. So you're gonna bend the legs. You're basically doing a straight leg scorpion right now. Over here. So drooping the belly down, like somebody's pulling a string from my belly button and it's dropping it down. And then from here, I'm gonna bend the legs, squeezing my butt to try to pull my feet down. And then I'm gonna try to take my feet off the wall. Okay? So if you're having trouble, Rocco, shut up. Rocco! Okay, laying down. If you guys want to bend your legs for a second here and then squeeze your butt to try to bring your toes towards your head, that's the same motion that you're trying to do to drop the legs as low as possible. So squeeze your butt here like that. Okay? Somebody's walking their dog down the street and Rocco's like, not on my street. Like, shut up, dude. I don't know if you can hear him like growling and barking in the background, but. Yep. So you're going to try to, like, if you're laying down on the ground, you're trying to pick your knees off the floor. Yep. Good, Viviana. Nice. Nice. Cool. And what you guys will probably find is that these handstands are a lot easier to hold than the tuck and the straddle and such. Okay. Keep dropping the belly. Carry more. Yep. You need to curl underneath yourself just the tiniest little bit. And you guys can totally do this exact same thing on the elbows. So if your wrists are just like done after 2 hours of handstands, then you can totally do forearm stands as well. Carrie's done. It's a lot, right? And that's what I kind of preface this at the beginning of like, I don't know if we'll go for the full 3 hours. Cool, Alexis. Yep, keep dropping the belly just the tiniest bit more, head up. Good. Yep, yes. Come on, Heather, get your toes to your head already. It's the day. Today is the day.
Come on, Heather.
The force is with you.
The force is with you. I love it. Good, Margaret. Keep dropping the belly. Squeezing the butt to bring the toes closer to your head. Yeah, Jackie, you need to drop your hips more. Shoulders come forward a little bit more of your fingers. Good, Sue. Yep, that's it. Cool, Ayla. Keep curling underneath. So dropping the belly a little bit more, Veronica. It's going to get lighter. So shoulders more forward. Cool. Yes. All right. Lovely. Gozia, you're too close to the wall, my dear. Unless you're trying to use it to get the toes to the head. I see what you were doing there. Cool, Victoria. Yes. Okay. Now we're gonna work on TikTok exercise. So going into a bridge and coming back out, we're gonna do this both legs. So you're gonna kick up. You're going to go into your scorpion. So one leg is gonna stay on the wall and the other leg is gonna drop down into that scorpion. So you see how my belly's really dropped, my head's up, I'm reaching this toe towards the floor. From here, I'm gonna keep this leg pulling down towards the floor, but open my shoulders. So we're like a Mexican position. I'm gonna try to put this foot on the floor, and then I'm gonna even try to take this leg off. I'm gonna place it back on the wall. I'm gonna push into this foot, curl underneath of myself. So I'm dropping the hips down to come back to the scorpion. Okay, you're going to be tempted to go like this here, and then you're gonna try to pick up this leg. Don't do it. Drop the belly, curl underneath. Okay, I'm gonna try on both sides. Let's go.
Shelly, I have neck issues, which keeps that head position kind of uncomfortable. Is there a different counterbalance I can use, or just have to use the strength to figure that out?
So you just don't need to like lift it up as aggressively, because it actually doesn't really have anything to do with your neck. It's the shoulder angle. For your neck though, I can't remember if I feel like we had this conversation, but maybe it wasn't you. It's a very, very common thing. But you can sit with your back to the wall and then work on bringing your chin to your chest. And so what I'm actually trying to do is get rid of the space back here. Yeah. So that's going to help to take some of the pressure off of your discs.
Thank you for letting me join. I gotta head out.
Sure.
This was awesome. It was above my level a little bit, but it was great to like.
I thought you did awesome. Way to go. And I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Yes, yes.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you, everybody. Enjoy your day.
Bye, Veronica. Yep. Good, Sue. Yep. So keeping that top leg bent. Good, Victoria. Okay. And then take that top leg off the knee. And keep the scorpion position. So close the shoulders.
Shelly, how far you have to be from the wall? Because I feel like I don't fit. Or I'm
Yeah, so you probably need to be further away. Because your knee will hit the wall. So I don't know how far you are, but probably move further away. So I need to open the shoulders there, Liddy. You never got the open shoulder position. Cool. Caitlin, put the foot down and then try to take that top leg off. Yep. And go to split. Yep. Big split, big split. Okay. So you're trying to go all the way down to your wheel, Liddy. So keep dropping the leg, opening the shoulders, pull the chest away. You might be a little too close to the wall. Good, Nikki. Good, Victoria. Yep. And then pull the chest away from the wall more, Gozia. Yeah, you're right there. Cool. Bear. Okay. Get all the foot all the way down to the floor. Keep dropping the leg more, Heather. Yeah, so this is great. And then keep the leg down, 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 down. Yeah, you kind of like pick it up a tiny bit there. Right at the end. Okay, good, Mickey. Close the shoulders here. Close, close, close. Chest towards the wall. That's okay. Okay. Cool. We're gonna do a tough one. Actually, let's do it on the forearms first. Do this exact same thing on the forearms. And go. You're all like, can we rest? Let's go. Forearms down. Same thing. Leg to the wall. Go to the bridge. Take the leg off. Come back. Okay. Drop the leg more, Heather. Here. You're trying to bring your heel towards your butt more. I want you to try to bring your toe towards the floor. Put the foot down. Yeah. And then leave the foot on the floor and take the leg off the wall. Big split. Tighten them. Good. Good. And then put the foot back down. Try to keep this orientation right here as you close the shoulders. This is what I want with the leg. Yes. Don't change it with the leg. No, you picked it up a little bit. Keep it down. Okay. Heather, come down a little bit. So this is your issue. This is why you can't get your toe to your head. Because you change it when you go to your scorpion. So when you're in your scorpion, you're like squeezing your heel towards your butt like that. And then when you go to you see this difference right here? That's what you're missing. So when you go to the bridge, you let that leg come down. And then you're curling under, everything's good, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, toe to head. Like that.
Yeah.
Keep that bad boy down. I don't care if you bend it enough to touch the head. I want it low enough.
Okay.
This is easy. It's the lower part that we're looking for.
Okay.
Dropping the leg, open the shoulders. Good, Jennifer. Keep pulling the chest away from the wall. Nice, Victoria. Bigger split. Good. Goes, yeah, nice. Cool. Margaret, keep dropping the belly. You're not closed enough, and so it's too heavy. You're like in a Mexican position. Yeah, like right in there. That's what we want, Heather. Drop the belly just a little bit more. Yeah, this is better. And then just head comes forward just the tiniest bit. Yeah. This was much, much, much better.
Feels a lot different.
Cool. Good. The leg that's on the wall should be bent. Yes. Good, Nikki. Cool. All right. This is looking really, really good. We're about to make it really difficult. Yay. That's what everybody wanted to hear. Okay. We're going to turn you guys around. We can try it on the forearms and we can also try it on your hands. So what we're working on here is learning how to do like a Mexican or like how to do like dropping into a bridge from a handstand. So like front walk over, TikToks, those kinds of things. You guys can start on your forearms. I'm relatively close to the wall, which is why I'm doing the straddle to get up there. And I'm going to step up. Now, here, I'm going to keep my dominant leg. Well, you're going to do both sides, but I'm going to keep my dominant leg on the wall, and I'm going to drop my belly, then this back leg. So I'm in like a scorpion here, right? Now I'm going to keep this foot on the wall so I can maintain the split. My chest is going to come back to the wall, and I'm going to try to stay here. Okay? Then you're going to curl back under the open, keep this split. Okay? Most likely, you won't be able to keep the foot on the wall, so you'll kind of go boop, just a little bit. That's okay. But trying to press the chest to the wall, trying to keep this leg down in the split. Okay. Ugh. Your turn. So the leg is touching, closed shoulder, back leg or front leg is straight all the way on the wall. Good. Drop that back leg as much as you possibly can. Good, Margaret. And then you're going to open the shoulders. You're going to keep that split. Try to touch the foot down to the floor. So Jennifer, straighten the leg that's on the wall and bend the leg behind you. And close shoulder first. Good, Caitlin. And then open the shoulders. Try to drop that leg down. Okay, Lydia, you're probably too far away from the wall. Josia, try to keep that front leg touching the wall. Drop the back leg as much as you can. Okay. So scorpion, good. Alexis, no, drop the back leg more. Drop the back leg more from the beginning. Yes, keep that. Now open the shoulders and keep dropping the back leg. Better. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Exactly. So,
How far away from the wall?
I'm pretty close to the wall. I'm like maybe like a foot or two. Careful of that chair behind you, Jean. I understand you're trying to reach it. Just be careful. Yeah. So Carrie, you're probably too far away. It terrifies you. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's a scary one and it's heavy too. Yes. Okay, Heather, good. I'm okay, thank you. Okay, tighten that leg, go. Put your foot on the floor. Come on, Heather, put it down. Okay, cool, good, Jennifer. Yep. Let's see, can you guys go to that forearm bridge? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yay, Jennifer.
The answer was no.
Hey, but I appreciate the effort. I
I
appreciate
had the London Bridge that fell down.
Bend the back leg. Yeah, so Gozia, you guys are skipping that scorpion part, which is super, super important. And then Victoria, don't let that second leg just fall down. Okay, this is good, Margaret. Yep, and then keep that leg dropping. Exactly, keep the leg dropping. Keep it dropping. You got to open the shoulders. Go, 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 go. You got it. You got it. Go all the way to the bridge. Go, go. Yeah, perfect. Psh. Freaked out for no reason. It was great. The floor was like an inch away. Do it again. It was amazing. Yes, cool, Heather. Same for you. Straighten that leg and go all the way to the bridge. Straighten the leg. Yep. Big split, big split. Your foot's about to touch the floor. See, there it is. Ta-da. Ooh, and the kick over. Nice.
So I
Amazing.
have a question. My leg
Sure.
keeps landing a bit far, and I end up in a full wheel instead of being able to kick back over.
Are you on your forearms or hands?
Forearms.
Okay. And you're just not able to kick back to come back to the wall? She'll show me. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Keep the split. Arch, arch, arch. Uh-huh. Front leg is straight. So arch there. Good. Uh-huh. And then you have to keep reaching the foot to the wall. Even if it can't touch the wall, that's okay. Just keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Chest towards the wall. Pull the chest. Pull the chest towards the wall more. Uh-huh. So that's your issue is your shoulders start to drift towards your hands. You got to stretch the chest towards the wall. This is better, Gozia. This is it.
Thank you.
Good. Great. Great. Yeah. And then you can just let it fall. Your foot's like, you know, a few inches away. Okay, let it go down. Boop. There you go. See? Yeah, pull the chest towards the wall more. Uh-huh. Nice. Yeah, it's scary until you do it like that one time and then you're like, oh, that's not so bad. Keep the split. Uh-huh, pull the chest. Nice. Cool. We can try the same thing in a handstand. I will tell you, it's drastically heavier. But you can still do it. So here, same thing, arch, drop the belly, drop this back leg, and then you're gonna open the shoulders, keep the split, and put the leg down on the floor. Here, okay? And then if you wanna kick back to the wall, it's all about the chest going to the wall. Remember when we did the Mexicans at the beginning? This guy, and we really stretched the chest? It's the same idea. The same idea with the shoulders. Ugh. Okay. All right, once or twice in the handstand. And this is how you guys are going to learn how to fall into the bridge. Well, control and place your foot down. So, Gabby, drop the belly. Drop the belly first. Careful. Yeah, drop the belly first to do that scorpion position, right, you guys? Bend the back leg, scorpion first. Straighten the leg that's on the wall. And then you're going to open up to the Mexican. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. And that's going to teach you how to control all the way down. So front leg should be straight. So there, I want to see the scorpion position first. Scorpion position. So bend the back leg, bend it, bend it, bend it, bend it. Yes. Cool. Great. And then open the shoulders. Yeah. Nice, Bear. Way to freaking go. Really impressive. Cool. Caitlin. Great. Yep. Yep. That's it. Uh-huh. Guys, this is a really, really hard skill. This Mexican shape that we're doing right now, very, very difficult. And you guys are crushing it. Margaret, don't come out of your scorpion. So you lift it out. Keep that back leg dropped as much as you can. And then go to the Mexican. So keep the leg down. Yep. Yep. Nope. You lift out of it right there. And that's when it gets too heavy. You got to maintain the archiness from the beginning. Cool, Heather. Yeah. Yeah, save it. Don't throw the second leg down. Keep that split. Yes, Jennifer. Just be careful because this requires a deep bridge. Shoulders open. Cool. Good, Victoria. All right. Look at how dead you guys are. I know. I'm feeling kind of dead too, not gonna lie. This is looking really, really great. So I do want to work on just a little bit of kicking up in the middle of the room. No, I don't. Let's just, okay. Contortion, handstands and forearm stands, or do we want to do chest stand?
No, I do not want to do chest stands. Out.
Tell me how you really feel, Alexis. Okay, how about this? Does anyone want to work on chest stands? If you want to work on a chest stand, do a thumbs up. Otherwise, we'll do, everybody says, screw that. Sue says yes. Anyone else?
I don't care.
I think, Sue, I'm sorry, you're the only one, so we're gonna stick, yeah, everybody else says no. I really, we're gonna do them anyway. We're gonna do them anyway because of this reaction right here of like, we're so afraid of the chest stands. We don't need to be
No,
afraid.
I just figured out what practice.
So we don't need to be afraid of them. They're actually not too bad. Okay. So we're going to try a couple different variations. We'll only do it for like 5 minutes. And if you guys are like hardcore hating it, then we'll move on. Okay. But I just want to like, they're not so bad. They're not so bad. Okay. So we're going to start.
No, I'm not afraid of it. I just figured out.
I'm going to start close to the wall. So we're going to do a kick up one first. Elbows are going to be in close and you're going to really reach your chin to the front. Okay. So if you lean forward and those elbows go back here, then you're going to be really squished and you're not going to get any support from the arms. You want to have your chin way, way, way out in front. So what we're going to try first is we're going to think about being really strong and not flexible. Okay. So elbows are going to be kind of hugging in. You're going to be pushing into the ground. Those triceps are going to be doing their job. You're going to step forward with one knee. And then you're going to lift up here. Okay. So I'm not even being flexible there. I'm just being strong. All right. So let's go try to be strong for a second, which is a lot to ask this late in the game, but you guys can do it. Yep. Cool, Viviana. Great. Great. Stay nice and strong. Yep. You got the safety wall behind you. We're nice and strong here. Perfect, Mickey. Great. Yep. Good. Goes ya. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yep. So, it's not elbows on the floor. Your hands are in like a push-up position. Jennifer, start on your knees. Yep. Cool, Liddy. Great job. All right. We tried it. Let me demo it again because I think a few of you are still a little bit confused. It's okay. Yeah. Cool, Jennifer. Great job. Amazing. See, this isn't so bad. You guys are doing great. Up in, reaching the chin. You're going to straighten up. Boom. Okay. If that is starting to feel good, try to put your feet all the way on the wall. And then from there, you can start to open up in the chest and drop this down to the floor. Okay. So here. Okay. So nothing crazy. You're just going to start to lower it down just a little bit. Come right back out. Strong, and then just like a little bit bendy. Yep, your knees can be apart. Toes come to the wall. Yes, Kozia, great. Good, Margaret. You guys fought me on this, and you guys are doing great. We'll do. Yeah, you need to be, your hands still need to be the tiniest bit further away. Cool. Yeah. And this is also going to really help you guys if you're trying to get like your toes to touch your head and your scorpion, because it's going to work on your like neck mobility and your upper back quite a bit. So it's a good one. Yeah, cool.
So, Shelly, I got a funny thing.
Yeah.
So when I was teaching my arm balance workshop, they would keep asking me, "Do you know how to do chest stand?" And I was like, "No, but I know first. Just so I see a contortionist. She's Kelly Flex."
Hey.
I really do that because they asked me that. And I'm like, no, I took that out of my practice. Right? I recommend you to Shelly.
They're not so bad though. They're not so bad. Okay, so that was the kicking up one. You guys did great with that. And then you basically, all you're going to do is just start to lower the legs more and more. You might need to come a little bit further away from the wall, but that's it. That's a chest stand. And you guys were all doing it, no problem. I want to do one other one where we kind of rock up into it. And this is kind of like going to double as another exercise. This is going to help you with your belly breathing and strengthening your core, which is going to help you like with avoiding low back pain and all those good things. So I need 2 yoga blocks. You're going to lay down on your belly. Okay. You know what? We're gonna take, we've been practicing for 2.5 hours. We're gonna take a very quick pee break because we're gonna lay down on our bellies and the yoga block is gonna be like right on your bladder. And I have to pee. And so we're gonna just take a quick break. Okay, we'll be back in just a minute. Great, amazing. All right, I am back, but I see several people are still not here, which is fine.
All I'm gonna say is my friends missed out today. I recommend them to Shelly Flex. Yeah, they should have been today.
I think it's been fun.
Here today.
You guys have been doing great. Working
I
hard.
missed out on chin stand from you. So.
All right. So last thing we're gonna play with is gonna be this chest stand. Well, not last thing, because we'll probably do some scorpion handstands, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna make yourself a cute little ramp, okay? And you wanna be going downhill from the ramp. So if I'm sitting, I've got the one yoga block, huzzah. I'm gonna take the other one and I'm gonna point it downhill. Okay, I'm gonna go down my ramp. You're gonna lay on top of these yoga blocks with the bottom one is gonna be like right above your pelvic bone, okay? You're gonna lay down on top of it, just like that. Okay, so it's gonna be like all up in your hips there. Okay, from here, you're gonna pick up the legs and then I want you to puff into your belly. So you see I'm like really inflated here. Okay, and come back down. All right, so the first part is like squeezing your butt, picking your legs up, and then the second part is puffing into the belly, and that's what's gonna build that core strength. So puffing into the belly, puff, 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 puff. Okay, I'm really like inflated here. Okay, I want you to try a few of those. It's gonna really help you to learn, one, how to get up into your chest stand more, but also to build some diaphragm, pelvic floor strength.
Shelly,
Shelly, I walked in on this.
the
Can
top,
you read all that, please?
Yeah, I can demo it again. Liddy, what'd you ask?
the top of block, very quickly, top of block.
It's gonna be like right underneath your belly button.
Got it.
So you're laying down, so you can't kick up into this one. You're gonna lay down, you're gonna squeeze your butt, you're gonna pick the legs up, and then you're gonna puff into your belly. My belly makes all kinds of interesting noises when I do that.
Where's your arms?
My arms are down by my side. And then you can start to work on like scooching up a little bit higher onto the blocks. Yeah, cool goes. Yeah, nice. Cool. Cool. Yep. You're there, and then you're gonna puff into the belly. Okay. So that puffing into the belly, you should feel like you really kind of lift up on the blocks. Like you should get a lot higher into this chest stand. Okay. From here, you can scooch back a little bit onto your blocks. So they're going to be a little bit higher on you. Just a little bit. Okay. You're still going to lay here. You're going to bend. You're going to lift up. Then you're going to puff into the belly. And then from here, you're going to push down into your arms. And that's how you're going to come off of the blocks. Okay. So leg lift up, squeeze your butt, puff into the belly, and then push down into your arms to try to get off of the blocks.
My gosh, Nikki, your dog's so.
Yep, bend the legs. And then puff up. Yes, goes, yeah, uh-huh. Cool. So that puffing thing, that's for strengthening your diaphragm and your pelvic floor. So this is like actually a really, really great exercise to keep your low back nice and strong and stable. And especially if you have like tight hips, this will also help create more stability in the low back, which will allow the hips to start to loosen up. Okay. So even if you're not trying to work necessarily on chest stands, this particular exercise is going to really help you. Okay. Cool. I think that's all we're going to do with our chest stands. Okay. This is just a second way to play around with them, other than the kicking up way. Let's revisit our closed shoulder handstands and forward stands. So when we were kicking up before, we were here, we kept the shoulders nice and open, right? We were like kicking up like this and controlling it from the shoulder. Now we're breaking all of those rules. You're gonna break here in your back. So this is now the pivot point rather than the shoulder. The chest and the shoulder are gonna try to like stay pointed down towards the floor. Starting position is gonna be the same, but now you're gonna break here, break, break. Okay, so I just wanna see that first. Okay, keep the split and just close in the back and try to just maintain the shoulders stacked over the hand. You're not gonna be able to catch your balance just yet there, but I just want to see that close shoulder position. Yep, exactly, Victoria, perfect. Tighten the legs, everything else is great. And arch, yep, goes, yeah, good. So very different technique than what we were doing before. Probably everybody likes this one a lot more. Cool, Nikki. Keep the split. Good, Margaret. Cool. Yeah, this is looking great. And then in order to find the balance, you're going to have to just shift the shoulders back just a little bit, like open the shoulders just a little to get the legs kind of split or horizontal. So if you guys watch it here, I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to break in my lower back, I kind of caught myself in this planche. And then from here, I just push the chest back just a little bit. And that's how I get that like horizontal split. Yeah, but I'm still shoulders closed instead of that open shoulder diagonal split. Okay? You can practice it on your hands and you guys can practice it on your forearms. Big split, tighten the legs. Where'd the big split go, Victoria? Drop that front leg. Big split. You're probably just a little too close to the wall. Do it out in the middle of the room. You don't need no stinking wall. Good. Tighten the legs. Gorgeous, Heather. Well, and you guys can try it on your hands and on your forearms. Arch, 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 big split. If this is feeling good, you can go to double stag. And then you can even transition to that scorpion if you'd like. Big split. Straight legs, toes. And then transitioning to the double stags, you want to really keep the knees down. Lydia, on this one especially, you don't need no stinking wall behind you. Good, Nikki. Be strong in the elbows. Why are the elbows bending so much? Where are we going? I thought you were gonna like straight up lower down into chest stand. I mean, hey, you can.
That's the same thing Aaron always yells at me about.
Of bending your elbows?
Straighten your arms, straighten your arms. And I'm like, no.
You're planching forward too much.
Yeah.
And that's why you're bending the arms. You're working harder than you need to. This should be a chill position. You should just be like, psh, stay here all day. If you're feeling real good about things, you can do your split, bend the back leg, and then go to bridge with the one leg up like we did with the wall. And if you want to try it on your forearms, you can. And then if you guys have any other questions, if there's something else that you wanted to work on that we didn't get to, speak now or forever hold your peace. Uh-oh, here comes Bear. Dun, dun, dun.
The Mexican with, I think it's one leg is bent and the other leg is straight.
Yeah.
Or both legs, like your perspective on like where to focus. When you're opening your shoulders and then your legs are straight out, or one leg is straight out, one leg is bent. Like
Okay, so first of all, show me which position are we talking about? Are you talking about this one? Are you talking about
like an arrow?
This one?
Yeah, like that one. Well, the back leg is straight, the other leg is bent, and then your head is through your shoulder. You're looking at your head through your chest, your shoulders. Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
Are we talking about this one? Or are we talking about?
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Man, you're gonna make me work.
Yeah, you said any request, so I was like, okay. But I just wanted to know your take on that, like with your head through your shoulder, like head in or head looking down, like where your head position.
I would look like back here. So it's like as I'm bringing my shoulders open, my eyes are like moving back here. I wouldn't do that through because
head
it's
in.
balance.
Okay, so no head in, just look further.
So I would do arch as much as you can in your back first, right? So that you're already in your position there. And then shift the weight to the backs of your hands. Shift, 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 shift.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ah.
Okay.
Bear, it's your turn. Go.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fair.
He's gonna make me work that much. Payback.
Do you have any tips for me to, because you kept telling me that my wrong.
Yeah, you're looking forward, so it's making you arch.
My favorite. It's my favorite. It's my like. Is there any like pointers that I can do to like help me change it?
You have to make it a priority. So it's like any kind of habit that you're trying to break, you have to like hyper focus on that habit and you have to do like the opposite of what the habit is. So like over exaggerate looking crazy far the other direction.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go, Bear. All right. Looks great. Well done.
Thank you. The head position helped. I was trying to figure out.
Did somebody else have a question, Viviana?
Yeah, and maybe you've done it while I was away. What about the straight line? What are your, how can I say, your points of focus to do a straight line? Is it very open shoulders? Is it, what do you
So
focus on when you try to?
I would master your half tuck first. Half tuck, the half tuck, the tuck, the straddle, those are all the same alignment as the straight handstand. The straight handstand is the hardest because it's the tallest shape. So it's like, you know, the tallest, and any kind of like little movement is going to knock you over. So like really master half tuck, tuck, straddle first. Yep.
I got one more question.
For it.
Okay. You don't have to demo it, but okay, so that's the, I guess the bent one knee is bent, the other leg is straight to counterbalance. For legs straight, should it be better close the legs together, like squeezing the legs, squeeze the glute, or should a little straddle be a lot less better for the body and the back?
So the legs apart is going to be where you need to be. I don't really see people doing it with the legs together. It's going to be like a little bit open. Now,
yeah, like that.
I do see men doing it differently than women. I think it's way heavier the way that men do it.
Yeah.
It's freaking nuts. I think it's much easier to go, and mine sucks. It's super heavy, but to go scorpion, shift the weight, and then down there. But I see like men, I can't do it. Here.
No, I don't expect you to do it, but thank you.
But I can't do it. So my face would just like pop off of my body. So
yeah, okay. I mean, I just wanted to ask your perspective because you've been doing this longer. So I was like, okay.
I would try it the other way. Try it the contortion way first. Bend the legs, open the shoulders, and then like reach the legs down. Try that way.
So go into like a little scorpion, but then straight away.
Yep. And you can try it in your forearms too. The forearms is going to be easier, and it's the same skill. It's just the lever is shorter, so it's lighter. But try it on your hands first. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. And you can thank Artur for that because he got me back into doing scorpion back then, holler back Mexican.
Nice.
Yeah, you can thank him for that because he got my love back into doing that.
Cool. All right, friends. They're like, Mom, we're done. We're done here. All right, let's see, Bear. Awesome. Okay, so scorpion first. Bring both legs over, drop the belly first. So go into that deep scorpion first. Then open the shoulders and then extend the legs. Yeah. Go, straight legs. Cool. So that was it. You just lost your balance, right? You overdid the shoulders and you didn't do enough of the legs. So you just lost your balance, but that was, oh, he wants one more. Let's go, Bear. Let's go, Bear. So scorpion first. Get as deep as you can in your scorpion. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Then extend the shoulders and then the legs. Yup, yup, yup. Legs. Legs, straighten them out. Go. Yeah. Uh-huh. Still too much with the shoulders. Yep. Cool. Amazing. All right, you guys. I think we're about cooked for today. If you want to do just like a little bit of rounding, kind of curling up into a little ball, you can do some like, you know, on your mat. I'm not on my mat, but some rocking back and forth would be good. And then revisiting that belly breathing. I think this is a really important thing to do, especially if you're training a lot of back bends, is to strengthen the diaphragm. So again, just like inhaling and puffing into your belly. And when I do that, I'm like puffing into the belly and I'm also trying to puff into the lower back. Okay, so I'm really trying to like make this super strong brace here and then relaxing again. Okay, so that like developing that strength in here is going to really, really like prolong your career as a bendy person. Cool. Do a few of those. You guys were awesome. If you had a good time, I always appreciate it. If you want to like share on social media, that would be great. We do also offer like a free trial handstand class. So if you know anybody that wants to get into this stuff and wants to try a class, just let me know and I can send you over the link and you can share that on your social media as well. And if you have any other questions, you guys know where to find me. You guys were awesome. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Shelly.
Yep. Oh, and maybe message me if you have any, because this is my first time running like a 3-hour like intermediate workshop like this. If you have any thoughts as far as like what you loved, what you were like, oh my God, this was the worst, whatever, if you could just like kind of give me your feedback, that would be super appreciated. Not right this second, but like in Messenger would be amazing. Awesome. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for playing. I had fun and I'll see you guys.
Thank you, Shelly.
Bye, everybody.